Okay, this is a demo of how to manually edit the content in Aphasia Tutor 1 and 2, regular and out loud. I'm going to do the out loud version. It has everything that's in the non-out loud. So this is Aphasia Tutor 1 Words and Aphasia Tutor 1 Words plus Out Loud. So I'm going to go to the icon, right click, choose Open File Location just so we know where it's at. And then we're going to go to Data. Okay. Now the first thing I did was I made a copy of the data folder and called it Data Original. The program is going to look in the data directory for its content, kind of like the content, think of it like a video game cartridge. So it's all the content for that program. Okay, and so it's going to have WAV files for audio and JPEG files, JPG for pictures. Okay, so I'm going to go the program content, um, the lesson format is in TXT files, and they start with the word tutor. Okay, so now remember I've made a copy of this directory, so I can do whatever I want to it now. So if agent, and this is a little confusing, but tutor 1 is going to be letter matching. Tutor 2, and you can see the contents here, going to be word matching and word copying. Yeah, so this is going to be the one you're probably going to be using the most. And you can see we've already edited it. I added in green light. Okay, so here's the format then. What we're going to do is we're going to rename the file to a CSV file or Excel, CSV, comma separated values. Reason is that way we can edit it in Excel. So I'm going to open it with Excel. Okay, so we're looking at Tutor 6, which is going to be picture naming, so where you type in the word for a picture. Okay. And I'm just going to type in these real quick so you can see what they look like. So this is this format. This is the picture name, picture file, and it starts with a P, just so we know it's a picture. So in this case, the file name. Well, I'll show you in a second. Okay. So this is the file name. This is the answer. This is the correct answer. And this is foil 1, foil 2, foil 3. So these are alternate, these are incorrect answers. Just a little tip, I try to do phonemic paraphasias and semantic paraphasias, or opposites as well. So that's kind of semantic paraphasia. So the answer is go, so I put stop. And then I put gong, so stop means the opposite, so semantically related. Gong sounds kind of like go, or you could put going maybe, although going maybe is too close. And then I put sign because it's kind of a sign. And then, so that's the foils. And these are alternate correct answers. And here and here. And this last one, we ended up expanding. So you can actually put, if you run out of alternates and you want to put more in, you just put them here, but they're separated by commas. Okay, and then this is the sentence cue audio, and then we've got the answer in audio. And those are optional if you want. So that's the file. Now, where we get our file names from is, if we go back here to that data directory, all the files are going to be in here. So let's pretend that we were going to do another lesson called, let's see, let's pretend we're going to do bike. So that's the correct answer. I'm going to do a couple of foils. I'm going to bold this so we can see what we're looking at. Bike, bite, might do wheel if you think that's far enough away from the picture. Maybe by, yeah. And I might do bicycle as an alternate. Mountain bike as an alternate. Okay, so now we feel that now we got to go find a picture, and we're gonna put it into this directory. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to I like images.google. I also wrote a blog entry on this. So I'm gonna look for a photo of a bike. And these are great because you've got some nice bikes that are on a plain background. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to right click and I'm going to save the image. And I'm going to call this bike. And I'm going to put these all in downloads. Okay. And so what I would recommend is that you get all your pictures all at once. Okay. And then you go into your downloads and you copy all the pictures. So you might have a whole bunch. For example, I only have one. Hang on. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy. Okay. And I'm going to go back to that data directory. I'm going to paste it. Okay. And now we've got bike. Now these should be .jpgs. I can't remember if it uses other formats, but it's a pretty standard, or it could be BMPs, bitmap. That's a pretty old format. Okay. So now we come in here and we're going to put P for picture, and then we're going to type in our file name, bike.jpg. Okay. The K and L columns are a sentence audio cue file and an answer audio file name, respectively. These are optional. The sentence cue would be something like, I like writing my blank. And the answer audio would be bike in this case. If you leave them out, the program just will not show the buttons for playing the audio files. So you could start by not doing those audios. Just an FYI, our format was the target word was the answer file name, so bike.wav in this case for wave file, and an S bike for file name for the sentence for the bike. That's just how we did it so we could keep track of everything really well. Do it however, name the files however you like. Next, I'm going to save that. Now this is an important last step. You got to go back in and save this as a TXT, okay? Because that's what the program's expecting. It's looking for a file called tutor6.txt. Next, so now we've added that content. Next, we're going to run the program. And remember that tutor6 file is going to be picture word matching nouns and typing nouns. So I'm going to do this. Now, just for giggles here, I'm going to make sure that we've changed the difficulty to not show them in random order, because I want you to, we want to see that first two exercises so we can see what we changed. If you update all the exercises in the lesson, you could do random order again. Okay, so 6. And now we've got the custom one that I did for somebody else. So we're going to type in go. And now we've got bike. So now we've got our custom exercise. Oh, and it looks like if you don't put in the audio files, it just doesn't display them. So that's fine. You can just leave them empty. So, and that's how to add content.